All right, eco fashion. So I had a wonderful friend of mine, Gracie. She has a magazine called Oneness, and she also started a nonprofit when she was 12 called Harvest 107. I highly recommend you guys check it out. She's done some amazing work in Haiti, and is just such a fantastic, bright young lady. And so I remember just connecting with her on that level and was very supportive of my other charity event, Model for Miracles. So, anyways, I'm going kind of on a tangent, but she asked me to write an article about eco fashion. And I wanted to address, yes, I'm a huge advocate for eco fashion, but be mindful that there's so many different types of eco fashion, and the thing that people think of for my eco fashion is made of unconventional materials, mostly discarded packaging or excessive packaging for that matter. There is way too much packaging for marketing purposes that are on boxes of food, Amazon, where it's in the biggest box possible. It's unnecessary and wasteful, and like, why, so my purpose was to use that so people can see, like, we have a lot of waste and we should do something about it. First, I do want to address the importance of the hierarchy of sustainability. You need to reduce and then reuse and then recycle, and where my fashion comes is in recycle. So it's a last resort type of thing. The point of it is so that you understand there's a lot of waste in the world. I don't want the goal of it for people to be encouraged to collect waste or to continue using products that require excessive packaging. I, again, strongly, Verde is the best. Go bring your containers to that store, and then you don't have to have all that cardboard and all that plastic for your food items, or even shampoo and conditioner. You don't have to have all those large bulky plastic bottles. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I do trash fashion, but there's so many other types of eco fashion available. When I was Miss Earth Florida, I had the privilege of having a wardrobe sponsor, Consumers Against Toxic Apparel, and I was able to be their spokesperson and ambassador. And it really shifted my idea. It began the shift of my idea of eco fashion because her focus was on certified organic and natural fiber materials. Honestly, I would say most of the clothes that I had from my trash fashion is the complete opposite of what she has, because they're typically made of artificial synthetic materials that, when they break down, they are harmful to the environment. So you have to think of it more on like a composting perspective. The types of certified organic and natural fiber materials. We actually made a sustainable evening gown when I competed at Miss Earth United States, and I was actually able to wear for my very first international pageant when I was the USA Charity Queen of One Power International, and that was made out of natural silk, certified organic cotton. It's about those materials and textiles when they leave your body and are sitting in the planet, that when they break down, they don't pollute the environment long term. A huge concept that I think is really important in living a sustainable lifestyle and just overall in life is that long-term growth always supersedes instant gratification. So, even in social media, we really want that but in the long term, is it going to matter? Probably not. So with the sustainability movement, a lot of these single-use items is for that instant gratification, for that convenience, but in the long term, it's going to make a larger impact. So being cautious of that and always keeping that in the back of your head, that it might be inconvenient now, but in the long term, it's going to be better for you and the planet. I mean, even think about like exercising. No one wants to go and run unless they're crazy, but if you do it in the long term, it's better for your body, it's better for your health, etc. So trash fashion, organic, natural fashion, and then another form of eco fashion I also found amazing through the Full Edit. They are great. They focus a lot on collecting fabrics, textiles, old clothes, even, and do a lot of upcycling and clothes swaps. I think clothes swaps are the greatest thing since sliced bread because you don't have to pay. You know, you bring 5 clothes that you don't want, someone else brings 5 clothes that they don't want, and then everyone just does an exchange and you're all happy. It's thrifting at its finest. It's also cleaning out your clutter that you don't want anymore and making something new out of it. So, clothes swaps, upcycling, natural fiber materials, trash fashion. There's so many forms of eco fashion and sustainability as a whole. It's just more so in the back of your mind, understanding, is there an environmentally conscious driven purpose behind it? And if there is, make sure that it's addressed. Those are the major ones that come to mind, but if you have any other points of eco fashion that I missed, I'd love to hear in the comments below.